So welcome everybody to the British MotoGP League. Hope you're all having a good evening. Now, it has been a week since we have raced, a week off, so everyone's had a nice week to have a bit of a break, you know, to refresh, recharge their batteries. So we'll be good to go here for Sepang. Round 15 of the season, championship is already dusted up in Moto3, of course. VR46, absolutely dominant. He has been head and shoulders above all the other riders. He's had a brilliant season. He leads as it stands and will keep his lead, of course. The battle for second is on though. Griff, I believe 20 points or something ahead of Declan, who is racing after a few weeks off. Good to see Declan back. They're battling for second in the standings. Lion as well, he has a chance to get second. It's not completely over for him. Of course, Lion is focusing completely on the Moto2 championship, which is heating up. But the battle for second is heating up in the standings. And those guys have a chance. Now, also in the constructors, we have got the battle getting very, very close with BOE and CF Moto. So Max and Anakin both racing against Declan. So it's going to be hard for Declan to get second here for Aspar. And of course, I'm not racing as well. I've decided to race at this one. So it's heating up the battle for second in the constructors also. The riders now are coming out of the pits, as you can see. There is Anakin after his third position in Misano. Very happy Anakin was. Me and him actually shared the podiums together, which was really nice. The first time we've done that since 2023, about a year ago. So Anakin will want to have a good result. Here's Ala Madrid. Ala Madrid, I think a race full of incidents at Misano. I don't think he would have been particularly happy. Missed opportunity for Ala Madrid to get a really good result. Good to see Ala Madrid back, of course. And let's pan over to the champion, VR46. Absolutely brilliant job from him. He has been head and shoulders above all the riders this season and has been in a class of his own. Even though the championship is done and dusted, I still think this man is going to win. I think he's going to win many, many races. Now let's have a look at Lucas. Lucas has done many races back to back. I think it's his 5th or 6th race in a row for Lucas, so Lucas getting properly into this Moto3 championship. Lucas dominated in practice, dominated in qualifying, but unfortunately for him in a race, he battled it. Lucas, he made a terrible, made a terrible race, many mistakes, many crashes, and a race to forget for Lucas. Finished way down in 13th. I don't think he even pitted. But Lucas will be very strong this week. Oh, and Declan's gone down. Not a good start for Declan on his outlap. It is just an outlap, of course. Not the end of the world if you crash right here. But Lucas will want to bounce back, and I think Lucas is probably the favourite to win the race. He's done a little bit of practice. His lap times are looking very competitive. So I think Lucas will be very, very strong for sure. Velasquez as well, his teammate. Been a while since we've seen Velasquez. The last time we saw Lucas and Velasquez together was actually in Saxony. They had a phenomenal battle for the win. That was also Giddis's second race, and he was involved. VR46, so we might see a 4-way battle here actually for the win. I wouldn't discount Giddis of a potential win. No way I'll discount him at all from that. Very, very good rider. Was on a podium streak until the last few rounds, so very, very impressive speed. Mess with the cameras here. Here we go then. Giddis's about to start his first flying lap. Datsun is in the pits. He's had to go briefly, so Datsun will be out very, very late, the last 5 minutes. Good to see Datsun also coming again. Here's Giddis, as you can see, going into turn number 2. Goes into turn 3, the long right-hander. Very easy to clip the curb, and your bike sits up there, and it's really not good at all. Of course, everybody on a personal best. Of course, no laps have been set so far. Good to see no connection issues actually, because we've had a few issues and got a new internet, a replacement unit, and it was already looking a lot smoother. Fingers crossed then we can get through this relatively cleanly. I think Ala Madrid is the first guy out there, as you can see. Ala Madrid looking... He needs a result, Ala Madrid. He's been practicing, he has been putting in a lot of time. Hasn't paid off so far. You can see there VR46, he's actually following Lion here, so VR46 with a good reference, a very good rider Lion in the qualifying phase of races, very competitive. I'm sure he will do a very good job. There is Anakin as well. What lap times are going to be set, which is very interesting stuff here. Alamadrid is the first guy out there, as I expected. I'm going to quickly check the time trial here and see. I've got screenshots. I can also see Lucas as well. Lucas has done 209s, he's done 209.6s. So we need to look at that as a bit of a reference. Alamadrid now is about across the line. He's about to set the first lap. So here we go, Alamadrid now. He's about across the line here, 2:11. A little bit off the pace there. Line is that line? Line cross line, VF46 as well. 2:10s for VF46. Anakin here. I believe that is a 2:11. I think he would have wanted to improve a little bit on that. Trying to find Griff here. There we go, Griff is about to come across the line now. Velasco, 6/10 off at the moment, he'll improve on that. Here we go, Griff, red in all three sectors. Can Griff get pole? Way off the pace, Griff, so they were old sector times, definitely. Griff at the moment in 5th, they want to do better than that. Good to see Seth here, actually, because Seth isn't the guy that tends to care about Moto3. Seth has been focusing on Moto2. Good to see Seth in the lower classes. So good to see here with a 2:10.1 as the fastest lap. So that is the reference lap, and Lucas has left. Lucas has disconnected. Oh, that is a disaster for Lucas. Absolute nightmare. Seth is about to cross the line. 7th, stone dead last for the actual riders that have set a lap. Lucas has disconnected then. Well, that is an absolute disaster for poor Lucas. So Lucas now, and Seth goes down. I don't think he's invalidated any lap times. Absolute nightmare for poor Lucas. I'm going to invite Lucas very, very quickly. And just get him so he can actually watch the lobby, because Lucas will want to, of course, watch this. Of course, it doesn't really matter. He won't be able to take part in the qualifying. That's not how it works, unfortunately. The game doesn't let you do that. Velasco here, though. Red in the 2nd sector. I don't think Velasco's had any practice. I mean, 0 practice. He's literally just jumped in. He was in a party with us. He was speaking to us, asked if there's any space, and then just come in short notice. So Velasco teammates with Lucas. A very strong lineup, actually, for Moto3. He has lost a bit of time, though, in the 3rd sector. I think Anakin is ahead of him. Anakin is ahead of him indeed, so let's keep an eye on Anakin before we have a look at Velasco. What is Anakin going to do here after his podium in Mazzano? He'll be looking to build on that. So here we go. Anakin here, about to cross the line. Does improve into 4th position. Velasco crosses the line, and look at that from Velasco. Incredibly close. Nearly beating Giddesy there. Just under a 10th off him there, so that is very interesting stuff. No doubt about it. Now, Griff, last minute decided to go into the pits there, so Griff clearly not happy at all with that lap, and probably wants to change his tyres, to be fair. It is middle of the session. I'm looking here at the times. Only Lion is improving. Declan's lap has gone away from him, so that's a shame for Declan. Lucas is back, of course, so Lucas can now watch on. He's going to have to start at the back of the grid. Absolute disaster for Lucas. Poor old Lucas. He hasn't had a lot of luck in recent times, but at least the guy is going to be able to race, of course, which is important. So Lion here on a personal best. Hasn't done a lap full stop. He always leaves it late, Lion. You'll always see it in most sessions. You'll leave it till absolutely last minute. You kind of question if that's the right strategy. He's stressing himself out a lot here, and a very risky strategy. However, what matters, of course, is where you obviously finish at the end of the qualifying. And if Lion gets a lap in, it won't matter, of course, in the end. Max here. Oh, I have to mention Max. I completely forgot. This is going to be Max's last race of the season. It's such a shame that Maxi, of course, him and Anakin started this league out before me. He has been here for so long. He's going to have a little break, and he'll be back for the new game, for the 25 game, but he's going to miss the last 3 rounds of the season, so we'll miss Max for sure. Hopefully he does come back and change his mind, but I doubt it's going to happen. Hopefully for Max, he can have a really strong end to the season. Lucas is in the party. You want to compensate? You don't want to race? Oh, okay. Yeah, go on then. Who's that? So Lion here, 4th position. You should be able to speak. I think if your party audio is included, it should be fine.
Max.
Yeah,
comes to the line.
Oh, Suga's pitting there. He hasn't even done a lap. Oh yes, this is Max's final race, of course. You'll know that, Lucas.
Oh
it's
yeah,
a shame.
sad day.
We hope he does well. We hope he does well. Here is Max. I'm watching him. He's sitting up a lot there, so I think Max is. Well, that lap's obviously gone. Who is on a lap? Let's have a look.
Oh.
Yeah, Datsun hasn't done a lap. Declan, he always leaves it late. Declan, he sometimes doesn't even do a lap. He doesn't make it easy for himself. I don't know if Declan's practiced actually. Yeah,
I think he's done
back,
like 1 or 2 laps. I don't think he's done much at all.
Well, it's not going to help poor old Declan, is it?
No.
I'm hoping he's going to get points for us, but I still think Declan's got a chance. Alan Madrid's on a lap. Oh, Line has gone down. And just, dearie me, that is a terrible crash for Line.
Alan Madrid should have better pace than this.
Yes, he's practicing a lot, putting a lot of effort into the game. Needs a big result.
Bit wide there.
Yeah, a little bit wide.
He is improving though. Could be a decent lap.
Is.
Could put him. Oh, I'm not. It's a big gap.
I think you can challenge Anakin. I think you can challenge Anakin.
Yeah, I agree.
To get himself 5th. I think the top 5 is different level. I think you, of course, as well, and the current top 4, they're going to be contending for the win. That's what I truly believe.
He's in sector 1. Could be a 209.
He has been on fire in qualifying so far. The first guy potentially to get into the 209's line is practicing his long lap there.
I rate it, to be fair.
Yeah, I needed to practice sometimes. I never practice, and it did pay off for me.
Lap here as well.
Yeah. Haven't practiced myself. Of course, you would know better than me.
Oh, I actually don't think I've done it. So.
You haven't done it either, dearie me.
No.
Very prepared. Alan Madrid, though, he's about to go to the last corner. Surely this moves Alan Madrid. This is looking like a good improvement here. And Gidsy as well. Let's keep an eye on Alan Madrid first. Here we go.
Alan Madrid,
he does move into 5th.
Good lap.
He promotes Anakin. He'll be not happy with that.
Go faster than that though. Oh, he's on the grass there.
Gidsy! Oh, Gidsy has gone completely off. That is so unlucky for him. Red in the first 2 sectors. You might potentially be battling with him. You could potentially be battling with him, so this is pretty important for you. Your rival here, looking strong. Riff on personal best as well.
The race is going to go for me.
I'm very excited to be commentating, so I hope you put on a good show. I have to do it all the hard way from stone dead last.
I actually didn't mean to do it in this qualifying though. My controller was broken. Like my rear brake, it was just fully on. I couldn't do anything about it, so I had to restart the game.
Deary me. I've had my fair share of controller issues actually. I've had to change controller because the other one was not functioning at all. Griff is about to cross the line. Dire situations with the controller. Griff does not improve his position.
I'm down. Oh, VR's red in sector 1. Could be a good lap.
Oh, VR. Can he challenge here for pole position? Declan. Let's have a look at Declan here. My teammate. About to cross the line. Oh, look at that. 5th position. A massive lap for Declan.
He'll want to be faster than that though, you can tell.
Of course, Declan's a very good rider in Moto3. He can challenge for the front row for sure.
Oh,
Datsun as well.
Having a really tough time.
Yeah, Seth. Not his thing, Moto3. Datsun's about to cross the line. 8 seconds off, even worse for Datsun.
Velasquez goes red in sector 2, and VR loses touch a bit.
He's heating up. Here we go then, let's try and get to Velasquez. My controller's not cooperating with me. Oh, VR's ahead of him, so Velasquez has got a reference here.
Yeah, this could
this is really going to benefit Velasquez. This is really, really good for Velasquez here. Got a reference and a very good one as well. VR46 is no slouch, the Moto3 champion, of course.
Carrying a lot of corner speed there,
Watching VR. This is the key thing, the 3rd sector, of course. We need to see this. VR.
Oh,
Velasquez lost it. Velasquez has lost it.
Mind you, he is only a 10th off probably. he could recover it in the last corner.
He could recover. Let's have a look at Anakin. Anakin here.
Oh,
Not a
come on,
terrible
Anakin.
Pushing very hard, Anakin.
No bias whatsoever.
Seth into the pits. Surely Anakin here can challenge at least 5th, maybe challenge line. This is looking good for Anakin. We're about to find out here.
Oh, that's a
Anakin,
great lap.
decent lap. That is a very decent
Fair
lap for
enough.
Anakin to be 7 tenths off.
Oh, VR improved
Ooh,
to
VR.
1% off. But
That
that's
is so
dusted.
unlucky for VR. That is so unlucky. VR right there now, touching distance from pole position. Here is Griff, he's on a personal best, and Declan. Soft Sugo, very off the pace for some reason. Here we go then, Griff about across the line. What can he do? Here we go, Griff into 6th position.
Equal
I think he will want
time
more.
with Anakin.
Oh yes it is. Poor old Griff, he gets shafted in the qualifying. Deary me. I'm always like 1 or 2 thousandths ahead of him.
Could be a good lap.
Yes.
Oh, actually, no. He's
a
invalidated
mistake?
it from a yellow flag, I think.
Oh, very unlucky for Velasco. Wow. So Datsun here, he's the last, he's a guy about across the line. He's wiggling around there, Datsun.
He's red,
Trying
trying to solidify his pole position.
Datsun there, crosses the line, 11th position. Let's have a look at Gidsey. He needs us to properly cement his pole position because the likes of VR can challenge. He's grey though in 2 sectors, VR46. It's not looking good so far.
He is on a lap old tyres, I think, so it will be overheating.
Yes. I'm looking at tyres now. The left side is getting worn out a little bit on
VR's
the
front
front.
is quite hot.
Not looking good here for him.
He's on a great lap here.
Anakin, that's it for him. No improvements for Anakin. He'll still be happy with 5th position.
Down into
Building
turn
from
9
the
for
podium.
Gidsey. Close to the apex. That looks good.
That looks good. Surely Giddesy here can get into the 209s. He's looking really good here, Giddesy. Hasn't won a race this season. It's a good opportunity with you obviously at the back of the grid. There's a chance for Giddesy here.
Ooh, he's very
Oh,
wide there.
is he wide?
That's the lap
Surely
gone,
that's it.
surely.
He's surely gone for Giddesy.
Yeah,
Yeah, Gray.
Yeah.
You had your suspicions. You were right.
Line improved to 4. Tell you what,
Ooh.
Griff could be snatching 5th from Anakin.
Yes. Surely Griff here can get it. He just
Into the
has to
last
beat
corner.
it by 1,000th. Just 1,000th is all he needs.
Can he keep it clean? He has kept it clean.
Looks good. Looks good. Max improves to 9th. Stoffsuger improves by about a 10th or so. Here we go. Good to see Wheelian. Griff, what is he going to do
Ooh,
here? He
5th.
does.
Hits Anakin.
Oh, he snatches it. Anakin will be relegated to 6th position.
He will still be happy with that, though, I can guarantee.
Yeah, of course. Of course. That is a very good ride there from Anakin. Good stuff so far. Now, I wish you luck for your race anyway.
Well,
from the
thank
back
you.
of the grid. Do you have anything to say yourself?
Not really. I pray it's fun. That's all. I don't really care how it goes as long as it's fun. That's all that matters.
Good. All right. Good luck for you anyway.
Thank you.
I'll see you after the race. Right then, guys. Lucas. He is going to start from the back of the grid. So we are going to, if Lucas is not in the lobby, which I'm not sure if he will be, we will have to reset the lobby, of course, just for Lucas. Is Lucas in the lobby? No, he's not. We're going to have to reset it then. That's what's going to have to happen here. But, yeah. That was a good qualifying session. Good to see Lucas talking to us after his pretty unlucky disconnect. We are going to reset the lobby to get Lucas in. Hopefully nobody leaves. Hopefully nobody panics. Nothing to worry about, guys.
Riders have completed their warm-up lap and are lined up on the Sepang grid, ready for the off.
So let's just get Lucas back in here. Right. Practice start for some of the riders. Let's see how they get on. Oh, a few jump starts there. Of course, this is all the material. Oh, there's a horrible accident in the background. Deary me. A few people forgetting to start. Of course, it doesn't matter, but yeah. A few awful accidents there. Anyway. let's put everybody in their respective grid order. I've got all the information here on my phone. There's not going to be any issues with my internet this time. Everything seems to be running smoothly. We have got 11 people watching. This is good to see, guys. I'm going to pay attention to the Twitch chats if anyone's talking. Internet shouldn't be an issue now. Anyway, guys, let's just take the qualifying off. And let's put everybody in their respective grid order here. So, Lucas is here this time, which is good to see. Lucas, of course, starting in the absolute back of the grid. So, I'm excited for this race, guys. Good to see Velasquez returning after a very long time off the game. Good to see Velasquez, very, very fast rider. Curious to see how he gets on. Seth saying in the Discord, good luck. Yes, good luck to you guys. Hope you all do well. I actually do wish I got a lot of good luck to Max, because without sounding biased, I do love the guy. I hope he has a good result for his final round of the season. Would be good to see. A fair return end for him. Declan here is going to be in 7th position. I think disappointing for Declan actually. I don't think he's had any practice really, which is obviously a massive factor to why. But Declan, I think, will carve his way through the field and will make some places up. I think Declan's got a bit more pace than what he's shown in qualifying. And here we go. Let's move Velasquez to VR46 actually needs to go to 3rd. Get a C, 2 seconds. Or 1st, sorry. Everything looks good to me. Let's just double check the lobby settings in case anything changes. Right then, guys, we are good to go. We are good to start this race then. I'm very excited for this one. 9 laps here in Sepang. So here we go then, boys. Hopefully it's a brilliant race. That would be awesome. So here we are then. We are going to be good to go this time. No, and to reset the lobby for people leaving or disconnected. Everybody can get their setups on, get their tyres, their fuel sorted. We're just going to wait for everybody, of course, to ready up. So a big talking point really is Lucas, obviously disconnecting. He's going to start from the back of the grid. Obviously very inconvenient for him. It's going to be at a massive disadvantage. But Lucas has been the fastest rider from what I've seen. He has been setting the best lap times. Quite clearly as well, Giddesy has been lightning fast. He's shown that in qualifying. I've seen his pace. You know, I've heard about his pace. I wouldn't discount VR46 as well. He is, after all, the Moto3 champ. And of course, Velasquez. You know how fast and talented Velasquez is. No doubt he'll fight for the win as well. Can Lion Line end this really awful run that he's been on? This tough patch of just poor results in Moto3. Can he finally get out of this rut and get a podium, get something? Griff as well. I think Griff has been disappointed the last few rounds. I think Griff will want to do slightly better. Not been bad Griff, but a few top 4s, top 5s, decent results. But Griff, I know him well. He wants a few podiums. He wants to be fighting for better positions. Hopefully Declan as well actually has a great result after he's took so long. Really, you know, he's just been in and out of the championship really. We need to see Declan more consistently turning up. He's just a very busy man. Declan needs, I think, really to get settled in, get up to speed with the game. So waiting here for Datsun, Seth and Anakin is the guys who are waiting for. Good attendance actually for Moto3. I didn't think the attendance was going to be great, but the attendance has actually been brilliant here. 13 riders, good to see. Just waiting for the same 3 riders. I'm reading the chat here, a lot of people saying good luck. Lucas saying please no mergers. And he said it's ironic, so he might be the one doing the murdering from the back of the grid. We're waiting for Seth here. Don't know what's going on with Seth, but as soon as he readies up, we're good to go, guys, of course. Just reading the chat here. VR's crash invalidated Velasquez's lap. Deary me. Poor old Velasquez there. Was it because of the crash? I think I remember that actually. Alright then, here we go, we're good to go. The race is about to start, guys. Good luck to some of you people.
Who will celebrate victory in the Malaysian Grand Prix? Riders have completed their warm-up lap and are lined up on the Sepang grid.
Right then, here we go. The race is about to start here. Round 15 of the Moto3 Championship in Sepang. So here we go then. The lights are on red. They're about to go out any moment now. Here we go. Oh, they were held for so long there. Good start there. Very, very good start from Velasquez. Giddisy is going to be following in behind. He's going to tuck into Velasquez's slipstream. So here we go. VR having a look at his side. That's line there. Someone's gone very wide. I think that was Seth. Yeah, it was Seth. Always contact in the midfield. Oh, is that Anakin? No, that is Max. That's gone down. Griff has gone down. No, Griff hasn't gone down, actually. Griff is one of the lucky ones. Line has gone down. Datsun, oh, dearie me. It's all kicking off here. I apologise for not getting on with it. Velasquez here leads the way. VR46 is second. And Giddisy still in third and he's bunching up. And oh, Oliver has gone down in the background. Making contact there with Giddisy. And VR having a look on the inside straight away. Does not want to let Velasquez get away. Straight away he's stamping his authority. He's reminding him he's the Moto3 World Champion and he's not going to be pushed over. This is the three I expected at the front. I expected Lion, unfortunately for Lion, he has crashed out. He was involved in that pile-up. Have to be honest, when it's live and it's hard to tell sometimes what on earth happened, but yeah, we have to watch that after the race. I'm not too sure what happened there. Unlucky for Lion. Max as well in his last race of the season. Such a shame, poor Max. Not gone well at all. And Lucas, oh, Lucas has gone down. Oh, disaster for Lucas. Oh, and look at that from Velasquez. Very defensive there. Poor old Lucas has gone down. He's now in 9th position. So his race is not looking good early on here. Back at the front we go. Velasquez has been passed. He has been passed by VR46. So Velasquez taking a tighter line has obviously compromised him on the exit. And now he leads VR leads the way. Ala Madrid has gone down again. Ala Madrid, I did say he needed to have a better start. He needed to get into his rhythm. And it's just been a disaster. And here is Giddisy, is attacking Velasquez here. Giddisy takes over into second position. Velasquez relegated to third. Griff there in fourth. Finally, Griff a little bit of luck. He was involved in that. I thought he crashed, but he actually hasn't. Velasquez having a look again on the inside. But as I say, guys, Griff there in fourth position. A good start. Finally, a bit of luck on his side. Declan in fifth. Anakin as well in sixth. So Anakin's got away completely clean. Lion is obviously nowhere in seventh. Lucas is in 12th. Did he crash again? Did I miss his crash? I don't know how on earth Lucas is in 12th. Well, it's gone really wrong for poor Lucas here. Id SE and Velasquez battling here. And what they are doing is allowing VR46 to get away at the front. This is the exact opposite they want to be doing here. They want to be helping each other, if anything. But I don't think Velasquez gives one monkeys about Giddisy. He just wants to beat whoever's in front of him. He doesn't want to help out anyone. But maybe Velasquez should sit behind and try and catch back up to VR46 and follow Giddisy here. See how close it is there. Velasquez nearly running into the back of him. Good time to be on board with that camera there. Quite clearly Velasquez looks very strong at the moment. Velasquez quite clearly is very competitive at this stage of the race. Is Velasquez going to attack here into turn 9? Oh, Velasquez, he thought about it. Oh, Velasquez nearly clattered into Giddisy. Giddisy's catching though. Giddisy's getting straight back onto VR46's bike now. So quite clearly he isn't going to get dropped. He's got the pace, which I did expect. Griff is catching a little bit, I believe. He's actually coming closer, so Griff here can maybe challenge for the win. And here we go, Giddisy round the outside. This will be crazy. He's going to get the cutback here, and that's beautiful racecraft there from Giddesy. Can VR46 respond here as we go onto the back straight? There's a massive straight here, and there's another one incoming. Two massive straights here for all riders to slipstream. Giddesy keeps the position, but surely he's going to run wide. Oh, he's braking so hard there. Velasquez has a look as well. Giddesy retains his position. This is a great race here, guys. This is Slipstream City here. Here's VR46. He's retaliating here straight away. Getting back to the front. VR46 back into the lead. Is he going to make it stick? Giddesy going for the cutback. Oh, Giddesy, brilliant. Back on the inside. Now Velasquez, it's his turn to get involved potentially. Griff is having a great view here, I have to say. 7/10 off, watching this brilliant battle here. Line with the fastest lap of the race. Line actually about to overtake Anakin in the background. There you go, he goes straight past Anakin. Anakin, not a massive lover of Line as he goes very wide. As I've had a few moments, a few heated exchanges in the past. They're not the best of friends, but Line makes light work of Anakin. Back at the front we go. This is an amazing battle here. You see here, Velasquez looking so strong, so menacing, but VR's looking so menacing behind Giddesy. All riders look so strong. Griff still about 8/10 off. Is Griff going to be able to tag onto this group? Going to be difficult. Velasquez looks very strong on the brakes into this section. They all bunch up through here. He's heating up here. Oh, Velasquez on the inside. Good move there from Velasquez. This is good stuff here. Velasquez, no practice at all. He is very fast. Showing his potential in Moto3. Hard to really say out of these three riders who the favourite is. Anakin, I believe, is actually catching back up to Line on here, so Anakin looking good at the moment. Maybe Anakin can tag onto the back of Line and get a bit of a slipstream. But we cannot keep our eye off the front here. Now Giddesy, he's into the lead. VR on the inside into the final corner. Block pass from VR. Very nice move. Velasquez having a look as well in the final corner. Giddesy having to leave him the room. And Griff is sailing around at 7/10. Declan as well, 1.2 off. So it's all to play for here. Anyone who crashes is going to be very costly. Velasquez, can he go on the inside? Well, he manages to get ahead of VR. Velasquez always bunching up very tight with all the riders here. This is an amazing battle. I thought nobody could beat Saxonring. I thought that race, nobody could top that. I think we might see this race top that potentially. This is an absolutely phenomenal race. Massive straights here, allowing the riders to be very close. Velasquez attacking. Get to see there's contact. Oh, Velasquez has to sit up there. Velasquez sits up and has to concede there to VR, and look in the background, Griff is catching 4/10 now. While these guys are squabbling, they're allowing other riders here to get into the mix, so we could have a four-way battle here, which would be brilliant stuff, wouldn't it? Lucas fastest lap of the race in 9th position. Is it too late for Lucas? I think it is. No doubt he has the pace, but he's just too far back for me. Griff right there now. Datsun has gone down. Datsun was in a strong position there. It's good to see on the inside. Oh, look at that there. Yeah, we'll have to leave it for that. So let's keep watching this race. Datsun now in 12th position, not looking good at all. I'd say Declan, 5th position. It's not impossible for Declan. He has a very small chance. Well, gap is 1.5. He does, however, have a long lap. I think it would be a miracle for Declan really to go on the podium, unfortunately for him, but showing he has good pace. So Declan should be happy that he's competitive after a long time off the game. Line in 6th position has dropped Anakin now, who has ignored his long lap. So Anakin in 7th might be relegated to 8th position. With, of course, the penalty. There's Lucas in 8th, catching Anakin rapidly. He will want to carve his way through the field. I think Lucas really, the best he can hope for maybe is 6th position. Even that looks difficult because 9 has got good pace. But here we go, guys. VR46 is now back to the front. And you could never discount this man ever from a chance at winning. It's an aggressive move there, and Guinnessy properly sits him up. Guinnessy retaliating, and while these guys are squabbling, they've allowed Velasquez and Griff to get on the back of them because they were getting away. Those two riders were pulling away a little bit from those two. They seem to be pulling away, but now they'll be back on them again, so they'll be back in a situation, they'll be right together. VR46 looks very strong at the moment. I completely forgot, guys, to check out the tyres. Deary me, I shouldn't be doing that. VR46, medium front, soft rear. Velasquez now has got right into the back of him as I say that. Medium for Guinnessy. What about Velasquez? Yeah, same as VR46, so Guinnessy here, leading the way on the slightly harder tyres. Oh, and as I say that, Griff is on the soft rear also. He goes slightly wide. Feeling the pressure there from VR. Velasquez looks so daring on the brakes into turn 9. He really does bunch up. VR has gone slightly wide. Velasquez isn't quite able to get past the VR46 here. This battle here is heating up. Griff is able to just about hang in there, but I still don't think Griff is properly in this battle yet. Just in the background, as you can see. But if any of those guys make a massive mistake, Griff will be absolutely onto the back of them. They might even be able to take a position. Declan 1.5, 1.4, so Declan isn't completely out of it yet. It will be very hard for Declan. And Lion as well, you can see him in the background there. Not quite able to get onto this group. Anakin has been passed by Lucas, so Lucas in 7th now. And here we go, VR on the inside again. These guys have been squabbling all race again. Velasquez having a little sniff on the inside into that final corner. Here we are then. About to start lap 6. You've still got 4 laps of this brilliant racing. You can see all the riders in the background there. Whoa, who is lagging there? That is Lion lagging. We need to keep an eye on him. Hope you don't have to kick him for his connection. VR46 passed again by Guinnessy. These guys have been battling all race. This is absolutely sensational stuff. Lion not really lagging too much actually. We can leave him for now. But back at the front we go. This is a very impressive race from all 3 riders. And Griff as well actually. Griff deserves a bit of credit. Hanging up with these really talented, really good riders. Clearly Griff has got speed to be up there, just need a bit of luck on his side. And finally a good start, and Griff is showing what he's capable of, battling with the leaders. Of course, one of the favourites to win the Moto3 Championship. I think he was potentially my favourite actually, beginning of the season. It just didn't happen for poor old Griff. Bit of bad luck, not spending as much time in the game, and just simply VR being a little bit faster. That's all it was. But Griff currently second as it stands. This is going to be good for Griff to get second in the standings, beating Declan. Lion not really a threat back there in 6th position. And Guinnessy, oh VR! VR nearly crashing. VR nearly going down there. He looks for the cutback and Guinnessy clatters into him, nearly tucking the front. And Velasquez, a very aggressive hard move there. Picks up VR46. Hard but fair racing from Velasquez. Velasquez hasn't made too many moves. As Velasquez been biding his time, waiting for the right moment. I have to say his soft rear tyre is destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Griff as well. I think everybody's soft rear is destroyed at the moment. You see here, they're all bunching up again. I don't know where to look. The battling is so strong. What tyres are Declan on? Declan's not actually on the soft rear. I'm surprised with that one. Declan loves a soft front, sorry. Lion, soft rear, medium front. Anakin, medium. This is interesting stuff. What, Lucas? Lucas is on medium. Let's get back to the front. Here we go. Good to see. A bit of breathing space, I have to say. Good to see here. Looking good. Oh, and it's getting hard with Velasquez and VR46 here. These guys are swabbling for track position, and again, while they're doing that, it's allowing you to see to get away. Half a tenth at the moment, or half a second, sorry. If they keep battling, which they may well keep doing, the gap's only going to open up even more. Velasquez does not look like he wants to sit around. He looks like he wants to attack VR, if anything. Oh, and he's having a few moments there. Oh, Declan. Oh, Declan and Lion. Oh, my goodness me. How many riders crashing? Declan's down. Lion, I've no idea what happened to Lion, and it's another mistake for Lion. More crashes. There's a good chance he did hit Declan's bike. There's a good chance in that. And Anakin, did Anakin crash as well? I don't think Anakin crashed, but what this has actually done now, these two riders crashing, it's moved Lucas up into 5th. So actually for Lucas, it's not going to be any better than 5th. This is really good stuff for him. 5th position now. I think he'll take that, Lucas. From absolutely dead last, I think 2 crashes, I think he'll take 5th position. That'll be 11 points for Lucas. Be able to get himself, you know, ahead of, help get himself ahead of Lewis B there. So move up to 9th in the standings. Oh, Giddesy on the curb. I have to say, is he going for it, Giddesy? Is he pulling the pin? The gap now, 0.8 of a second. Velasquez is all over VR46's rear wheel. Doesn't look like VR46 has the pace. Doesn't look like Velasquez is close enough to attack either, so quite clearly Giddesy has something extra. VR46 and Velasquez and Griff are just not able to match him here. Potentially this is a race deciding moment here. Giddesy pulling the pin. He's never won a race in Moto3, Giddesy. He's had a lot of podiums, but this is the best chance he's going to have for a long time to win here. We cross the line, 2 laps to go. Giddesy now 7 tenths clear. VR46 does not have an answer at the moment. I know VR46 so well, he is going to push incredibly hard, so he will not give in. The championship is completely done, so he can just go for it here. Nothing to lose. Where Giddesy has everything to lose. He's his first ever win, and he's leading the way. It'll hurt more for him. Velasquez as well, 3rd position. He doesn't really have much to lose either. Not really in the title fight. Oh, and who's that? Giddesy very wide. He has only got 2 warnings. Griff 0, VR46 0, Velasquez 1. So the warnings are not going to play a factor here. But he quite clearly is pushing hard. Giddesy 6 tenths. It is coming down. VR is catching, and he's pulling away from Velasquez a little tiny bit here. Just marginally here. You can see VR46. He just has the edge over Velasquez. He's just hanging in there. Quite clearly Griff now settled for 4th position. He is now happy with 4th. See there, Lucas in 5th position, 3 seconds off Griff. So Lucas's pace is strong, but he just doesn't have the time to recover really. Be very curious what happened with Declan actually, and also what happened to Lion because they both crashed out at the same time. Oh, and Anakin has gone down. Well, Anakin was having a decent ride in 7th. He has gone down. I think, to be fair, Anakin will not do anything. You know, Anakin actually is going to have to be careful. He's got so many riders around him here, so Anakin's going to be in the thick of this battle. And there's 3-second penalty actually. Anakin's going to be in trouble here. Anakin not serving his penalty. He's going to lose out to potentially everybody up until Alan Madrid. So he might even be in... Oh, and Griff has gone down! Oh, Griff, he was in the battle. I didn't quite catch that one. Lucas now is in 4th. So Lucas now another position made. Well, I have to say Lucas has got penalties, so Griff is going to look to attack him and get back that position. But disaster for poor old Griff, who had a chance to win. This time it's his own damage, it's his own mistake. Back out the front on the last lap. This is the battle we want to pay attention to here. So, Giddesy, his chance to win his first ever race, not just in Moto3 but in our league's history. He has never raced with us until probably Sachsenring or Assen, whatever round, which was about 2 months ago. This is going to be his first ever win in the league. Giddesy, a very, very fast rider, but he's never won a race. This is the best chance he's going to get for a very long time here. VR46 half a second off. You know, VR, you know he is going to go for it. You know he's going to go for one last move. 3rd probably is sealed. He probably will stay ahead of Lucas. 6.5 roughly off. Even a crash he might just keep his podium. But we know VR, he's going to want to go all in here for the win. Velasquez there to pick up the pieces if it goes wrong. He's just hanging in there. There'll be a podium for him. Another great ride. But back at the front, we look at Giddesy here. Potentially this is it for him. On the medium tyre, was that the decisive tyre to win the race? Was the medium the right decision? Were the soft tyres not good enough towards the end of the race? You can see the soft rear there for Velasquez, and Viot is destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. That is probably the critical factor in this race. But here we go now, onto the straight. One straight to go for Giddesy. Surely he's got this race in the bag. He's heating up behind. Quite clearly see Velasquez looking to attack VO46. It's not completely over for the battle for second. Velasquez having a look. He pushes so hard, Velasquez. Oh, Velasquez's gone too wide there. That's it for Velasquez. But anyway. Oh, and Velasquez's actually gone down. Well, let's give credit to Giddesy. He's about to win the race. Sensational from Giddesy. He wins. Can Velasquez hold on to the podium? No, he loses out to Lucas. Oh, disaster. Lucas somehow. Well, actually, I've got a bit excited there. I have completely forgot about the penalty for Lucas. Well, he's beating him on track. That means something to Lucas. The penalty has cost him, but Lucas got him on the line there. Anakin, as you can see, what on earth has happened to Anakin? He's down in 11th. An absolute nightmare, but Ala Madrid there on top. Another nightmare race, but what a race that was. That was sensational stuff. It all kicks off there. Velasquez crashing. Very strange crash. Griff nearly actually got him there towards the end, so that was quite interesting stuff. So here we go guys. Let's go through the results very, very quickly. So, Giddesy, the first ever win. I am so happy for Giddesy. What a guy, everybody loves him. Good to see him winning the race finally. 46 seconds, my championship winner. He doesn't mind. Still a very good result. Great race for him. Velasquez coming back from Sachsenring after his last race and disappointed to crash at the end. But third was the best he was going to get anyway. And look at this from the guys, as you can see here. 2:10.9s and 2:10.8s. Those four riders were very, very quick. Lion as well, 2:10.8. Lion 6th position. Not happy for Lion, of course, that crash. Not too sure if he hit somebody's bike. He could have been third without that crash for sure. Griff there disappointed after his crash, 4th position. Lucas does recover actually, and he lost out to Griff, so clearly not gaining enough time over him there with the long laps. Yes, Declan 7th. Not sure how Declan will feel about that 7th position. 8th is Stoffziger. 9th, Datsun. Decent from Datsun there with very little practice. 10th is Max. Sad to see Max, of course. He'll be gone until next season. We wish Max the best, of course. He'll do the Moto2. Max 10th position. Ala Madrid 11th, and Anakin. I have no idea what happened to Anakin there. Absolutely no clue. He's fighting there for 6th, 7th position. He's ended up in 12th somehow, so that'll be interesting. Maybe we can have an interview with Anakin. Don't know. But anyway, that was a good race. Very, very excited to watch that. Giddesy, I am happy for him. I'm going to give my congratulations to him. Right, so Anakin wants an interview. When Anakin wants an interview, especially after a bad race, you know he's going to have a lot to say, so I'll have to see what he says here, Anakin. We've got 11 viewers as well, so quite clearly everybody wants to listen to what Anakin's saying. I do as well. Right, Anakin, to the party. Here we go. Hello. Turn your party on, please. Yeah. Disappointing race, unfortunately, for you after your podium position in Misano. I saw you in around that 6th position area, and then you crashed out. And then what happened to you after the crash? You're in like 8th or 9th position, and then all of a sudden you're in like 12th. Do you want to explain the race?
I just completely fucked it.
Oh no.
Like, turn 1 was carnage. You're kind of clumped together, line went down, then gave me that long lap. Don't know why, because we're all clumped together. Don't know what the game's doing there, giving me a long lap for that. And then, still in a good spot. And then me and Declan rubbed fairings a little bit. He went wide. I didn't expect him to go wide, so we clashed a little bit. and I lost a bit of time, and then Line caught up. You know what he's like. He lacks brain cells at times, but so do I. So me and him battled a little bit. I made a mistake and went wide, and he cleared off. And I was in this nice safe P7 for a while, and then I saw Lucas try to catch up to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use Lucas as a tow here to try and make up some positions. Probably still finish P8, but you know, make a bit of a race of it after my mistakes. So I let him through, and then he starts lagging. Starts lagging.
Who starts lagging again?
Lucas was lagging quite a lot.
Oh,
So I was like, I can't follow
Oh,
him. So I
nice.
go wide, lose a lot of time. So I'm like, well, that's that then. Started 8 for ages, and then Lucas and obviously Line go down. I get past the line again. We have a little ding dong again, but then I just lose the front for no reason. Now everyone else crashing loses about 4 or 5 seconds. When I crash, I lost 8.5 seconds. So I was back with Stoffsuger and all that. I was battling them. I crash again, and then I crash again, and then I finished like 12th. I have no idea what happened, but
Oh, you had 2 crashes.
yeah,
at the
I
end
just
there.
kept
I thought
losing
you
the
had
front.
one.
After the first crash, I was in the gravel. I lost 8.5 seconds, which is completely unfair because everyone else was losing 4 seconds. I lost 8.5. So I feel kind of that pissed me off. And then Stoffsuger, to be fair, he had every right to battle me. And I just crashed. I just crashed battling him. So it wasn't his fault. It was me fucking up. And I crashed again on the last lap just because I was pissed off. Yeah, I just completely fucked it. It was a combination. It was
that's a
a
shame.
combination of me in the game. It wasn't any other rider's fault because obviously we were battling. I fucked up, and I don't really know why the game gave me a long lap.
Well, anyway, thanks for that very detailed analysis of your race. I'm feeling sorry for you. Very unlucky for you. You know, crashing out, good position.
I could have got a
There for long
podium, but
part.
the game fucked me on lap 1. So we move.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Unfortunately, that incident. I have to rewatch it. Look, everybody just bunched up. We'll have to see whose fault it is, but very lucky race. At least you're up there for a while. You know,
It's what it
decent
is.
pace.
It's what it is.
Bounce back for the next race.
Yeah, it's
hopefully.
only one- it's only one.
Teggy in the rain.
It's only one
You
race,
love
innit?
that round.
Yeah, I don't.
Great
I hate
racing in the
Sepang
rain.
anyway, so I knew I was gonna do shit.
Yes.
So we move. And I'm pretty sure Gid won, didn't he? Gid won.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
congrats
good
to
one.
him. That's really good. Yeah, we finally
Yes.
he got up
We love
there.
Gid.
Very happy. Very happy
Yes,
for him. So
yes.
yeah, congratulations to Gid.
Well, yeah, thanks for the interview.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Unlucky race. Hopefully next time, and I believe he will bounce back. I think he can fight for the podium, top 5, top 6. But Teggy, let's not jinx it. Touch wood. I
Fingers
believe you can
crossed.
do it.
Fingers
But anyway,
crossed. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. See you next
Alright,
time.
see you in a bit.
Right then. So that was Anakin's interview there. Very frustrated. Of course, understand his race went pretty badly south, really, which is a shame. But that's going to be it. No more interviews. I did message everybody. Anakin's the only guy that was down for one, which is a shame. But we're going to end the stream here, guys. It was a great race. I enjoyed it. Honestly,